What's good, YouTube? Daniel from here, back again once again, and today we are here for another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. In this episode, we're going to meet up with Sebastian outside the Slytherin common room and see what he can teach us about the forbidden spell, Crucio. In the last episode, I don't actually remember what we did because Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores came out and I've been distracted. I'm busy with work. I really wanted to get back into Forbidden West. God, they made such a good DLC for such a great game. But that's neither here nor there. If you like what you see here today, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, ring the bell to get notified of more content coming your way, share with your family and your friends, and let's get it.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
In the shadow of the study. Sebastian is proven to be a rather interesting character. Setting up the main character as a 5th year.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
But 5th year seem to be in that one little space where they can kind of get access to things that lower years can't, but aren't quite 7th years yet. A weird middle ground where we can kind of do certain things, kind of get away with doing things we probably weren't supposed to be doing, but because we're 5th years, it's kind of passable. We know things that we probably shouldn't because we've asked the elders.
Good luck.
Tell us. Alright. Let's see how this goes.
What are you doing here?
As far as you can see me, you're supposed to be blind.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That sounds very sussy.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
Look at me with my silver
I see
tongue.
what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Okay, you guys, enough prattling about.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Confringo was actually listening.
I do that
Confringo.
occasionally. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Do you, Sebi? I don't intend on walking down here by myself.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Descendo. Reparo. Confringo.
Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
I prove my point. I do not need to use dark arts as family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence there's more to Salazar than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor entrance and that there is no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
Lumos.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
No.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us.
Never mind.
Don't blow my cover, Salah.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Confringo!
The door we came from was closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely
Revelio.
at each gate for clues.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
But you got to it first. Nice work.
This is fantastic. Salazar Slytherin buried his scriptorium within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors, my descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor help. I shall not lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos.
So pronged. I guess I only get so many turns of the before it decides that it doesn't want to.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos.
Extraordinary. His journey is painful but rewarding. I shall find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding the house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become, I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Let me go back through that other door because I didn't actually walk through it. I failed the dial and it struck my face as if it was a real serpent, but I must find my way for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. The scriptorium must be proof that there is more to a legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
I should not be able to hear you through walls.
Lumos.
At the moment, I'm not particularly sure what door that is. This one. The Parselton in the background is actually really unnerving.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Okay, got it. There we go.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Revelio.
I lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard the scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, there's no one upon whom I could do so. Salazar created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I invited him here. Now, if he looked for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish no ill on him. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Seb, please don't tell me what you're gonna. Oh, bro.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
I mean, I do have some.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
I don't know about that.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I'm glad they gave me a third option there. I'll learn it, but you do it on me, because I don't think I have the balls to do it on you.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
He did that all too willingly. A few moments later.
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you alright?
Does it sound like I'm alright, big man?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin Scriptoria, a secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts, where Salazar appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population, reflecting on disagreements he had with the other founders.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
I have to wait, big man.
Revelio.
Dusty wool scarf. I fear I shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own. But he understood why the caliber of student needs to be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter. Thoughts he had not yet to put voice to. I tire of the discord, and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with a heavy heart that I now must go on from here. I shall place the creature into the deep sleep in the chamber until it is awakened by one who shares my views. A descendant willing to reverse the damage that others have carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts. That would serve only to stain my legacy. His writings about the Chamber of Secrets.
Revelio.
Let's have a quick look at that key item real quick. Salazar's possesses a book of spells and magic written by his own hand dating back to the 10th century, stored within Salazar's hidden scriptorium within Hogwarts. The secrets it contains are intriguing, dark, and potentially insidious. Oh man, why'd I have to go see that note from Tobbs? I'm getting flashback to Tobbs. I miss that dude. They miss him. Didn't even get to meet him, he was already dead. Sorry, unalived. Where'd it go? Oh, it's there. This place is cool.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place.
Revelio.
Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.